Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the month of February 2025. Before I begin, as I'm shuffling up these cards, I just want to remind you guys that spots are limited and running out for my Shamanic Life Transformation Coaching. It is a 3-month-long coaching program. You don't have to schedule anything. Every single week, you will get an hour-long video reading sent from me with daily email correspondence where we can talk about whatever comes up. You ask whatever questions you want for your reading, and I offer you lots of amazing resources along the way. So go ahead and check that out. I also want to remind you guys that my free ebook is still available. This is a tarot guide where you can get the meanings of all the tarot cards upright, in reverse, and in different readings. Okay, let's dive into your reading, Leo. We have the starfish coming out as your spirit animal to represent this month. Leo, there is a lot of attention on you in February. Popularity is something that is quite... It's standing out to me. Some of you guys may be hosting parties, get-togethers, events, just very bubbly, social, connecting with different types of friends, meeting new people. I just really feel like you're the star of the show, the center of attention, the life of the party in February, which is very suiting as a Leo. You know, that is a prominent part of your personality, being this entertainer, this light, this sunshine, this fire energy in a lot of people's lives. So attention is definitely on you. And if you are seeking greater popularity or interest in whatever it is that you do in life, this is a really good sign. We have the new moon in Taurus. Prosperity lies ahead. Leo, good cards. These are really great cards. Yes. I mean, first off, new moons represent new beginnings, okay? New energies coming forward. And then in Taurus, that is wealth. That is assets. So some of you guys may be doing things such as getting a home, an apartment, a car, new wardrobe, new haircut, more money flowing in that allows you to do these things, you know? So beautiful, obviously. And then we have independence. Miss Independent. Yes. The more you learn to feed yourself on the inside and care for the inner child, the more freestanding you become. Help me feed and love this inner child, dear Lord. You know, I really find that there is a tie when it comes to being emotionally independent with being financially independent, okay? So if you're able to go out on the town and do things by yourself, there's a higher chance that you will be, at least from my observations, energetically, there's a higher chance that you will be financially independent as well. You know, what happens within your soul, within you, reflects in your outer environment, outer reality. And I find that people who are very emotionally dependent upon others for their happiness, like for example, in codependent relationships, have a tendency to make less money, be less financially independent, things like that, or even physically independent, maybe dependent upon certain tools or medications or things of that nature. It's just interesting because the body, the mind, the soul, they're all connected, right? And that's what I'm trying to explain. Like, when there is a heavy dependence in one of those areas of life, the others may struggle. So I am seeing you cultivating greater independence in all 3 of those areas. Physical independence, not being addicted or needing anything in particular. Emotional independence, as well as financial independence. Now, I want to be clear here. This does not mean that you are an island that does not need anything. No, but you're balanced and secure. So instead of relying upon one person codependently for your emotional happiness, you have a variety of people. You have a support system, different people, different things and hobbies that make you happy. So that way, when one person is busy or going through their own issues in life, you're not devastated because they're not giving you attention, you know? Or when it comes to finances, having multiple streams of income or a very secure and solid job and network, so that way you're not overly dependent off of one job. When that job becomes toxic and your boss hates you, you have the skills and assets to move around or do something differently. You know, you're building independence in some way, shape, and form in February. It's definitely something that's building, which is really positive because it gives you options in life. You're not reliant upon any one person or job or resource. You have options. You're spreading your wings, spreading your energies. You have the Three of Arrows with jealousy coming out as your first card. Now, I will say, Three of Arrows, this is a card of heartbreak and endings. I would pay attention to your energy field and aura at this time, especially if you're dating someone who has like a scorned ex or something, or you have a scorned ex, anything like that, or even like weird jealous family members, in-laws, things like that. And I would even reckon like paying attention to any friendships that you may have that give off jealous energy, or if you're in a romantic partnership, if they have any friends that you get a jealous vibe from. If you've been picking up on that, I just want to confirm that for you. Your spirit guides are saying yes, your intuitive nudges about this person are correct. They are jealous. And that does, like, even if they aren't intentionally trying to send you negative energy, it can send you negative energy. So I would just recommend keeping yourself protected energetically. Don't worry too much about it, first and foremost. I think that alone can cause even more negative energy, to be honest. Like people who think they're cursed, and it's like you thinking that you're cursed actually curses yourself. But, just protect your energy. For example, once in a while, doing a visualization of like beautiful iridescent source energy pouring into your aura, your home, and creating a force field of protection and love around you, only allowing in beautiful blessings, prosperity, and flow. See, that's the thing when you do these protection rituals, when you do these visualizations, you want the energy field that you create to still be open to receiving good, positive energies. You don't want to build a wall, a fortress around you that is impenetrable, because then that also blocks your blessings. So what I like to do is visualize beautiful, pure, iridescent source energy, protecting whatever it is that I feel like needs to be protected. For example, if I pick up the vibe that an ex is jealous of a relationship that I'm in, I will create a beautiful force field around me and my partner, and it transmutes any jealousy, negative energies, ill will sent our way. And that turns into, once it hits that force field, it turns into vacations, it turns into fun memories I have with my partner, it turns into money. Beautiful transmutation spells, guys. It's so easy. You just have to visualize it and trust that it is set in stone. Biggest life hack for you. That is my shamanic tip for you. Okay, now do this for your relationships that you want to protect, your own energy, your business, your career, your children, your pets, your home, and just trust that it's set in stone. It's good to go. There's also other little things that people like doing, wearing protection amulets. I like carrying lapis lazuli, which is a stone, specifically when I feel like someone is jealous or insecure. It really does wonders for protecting you from that, and it also helps you with your own jealousy. So all good tips, guys. We have the Six of Stones with exploitation coming out right next to that. Yeah, I don't know why, Leo. I'm getting the vibe here. I'm picking up the presence of someone who is jealous, obviously. But the thing is, it's like they tried to exploit something in the past, and that is why they now have to experience this lack. And notice these wildfires in the background. Really reminds me of the wildfires going on in California right now. So if any of you guys are watching from that area, I hope you are staying safe. And again, creating that energetic force field around yourself will help during these times. I also feel like this is a collective message, which is sad. We could be seeing in the news in February, more stories of exploitation and extreme weather patterns as a result, or just extreme humanitarian crises as a result of exploitation. So, guys, I read for the collective. I'm reading for Leo's collective right now. We may see that for whatever reason, any famous Leo politicians, things like that, they may be either speaking out against these things or perpetuating it. That's interesting because like when we read into collectives, the energy is neutral. It's just the energy. What side of that energy you want to be on depends on who you are personally and your strength of character. So it's like you can continue to exploit yourself or others, or you can speak out against that and see that in the world and transmute. I read a quote the other day that was really unstoppable. It said, I'm going to butcher this, but it was something along the lines of, when girls and women learn to direct their violence and hatred and anger from within, and they instead redirect that to be on the outside, powerful change can happen. Okay, so when women and girls, or men, when anyone stops with the whole self-hatred thing and directing so much anger towards oneself, and you instead get angry at the world, the social constructs that made you angry in the first place, and you transmute that anger into action, into speaking up, into being the change you want to see, powerful change can happen. Some people in this world want you to hate yourself. And that anger you feel towards yourself is actually anger that roots from and stems from living in a world that you want to change, that you do not fully want to be a part of. And this isn't saying hate the world, hate your life. It's saying you came here with a mission to be the change you want to see, and you have the power to change the narrative, to change what's going on in the world. And you are that change by using your voice, by speaking out against things that you don't agree with, and also by embodying that which you love and using positive reinforcement, compliments, and pouring love and good energy onto the things that you want to see more of in the world, the behaviors you want to see more from other people. Wow, we're going off on a whole tangent in your reading, Leo. Leo, you have a lot of power when it comes to changing the world, and I feel like your quest this month is to use that power. Okay, instead of allowing yourself to be exploited or exploiting other people, allowing yourself to be on the receiving end of jealousy and negative energy, just protect yourself from that. We have the journey. This is the death card. Yes, you are ready for things to come to a close, things to end. I don't know why I keep coming back to witchcraft. I keep coming back to you embodying your power, working with the cycles, with the seasons, with nature. And I keep coming back to transmutation magic, turning strong emotions into powerful change. I honestly love the death card upright. It's not negative. I think it's pretty positive. It shows that you are aware that something's got to give, something's got to change, things cannot carry on the way that they've been carrying on, and you embrace this change. And there is hope for a new future that is brighter for you, for the collective, and you are ready to embody that change. We have the Eight of Vessels in rebirth. In reverse. And it says the word rebirth. There you go. There's a lot of fire element here. And then this water is coming out in reverse. What's next to it? Seven of Arrows in reverse with insecurity. Guys, this is what I'm saying. There's there could be intense jealousy around you. And I don't even want to talk about it because it's like, just protect your energy and let it go. Move on. And that's the thing, guys. Remember in the beginning of your reading, we saw that you were the starfish. Popular, well-received, entertaining, bubbly, very charismatic, very charming this month. And then you had this new moon in Taurus. Prosperity, financial wealth, emotional independence, You literally have independence with this butterfly here representing change, transformation. And even the death card represents change and transformation. So you're really glowing up and stepping into your power. You're a powerful being. People can pick up on the fact that you are this divine god or goddess, angelic being walking amongst the earth. You've been doing the work, the inner healing work, to step more into that authentic divine power. And naturally, as a result, that can create some jealousy from people who resist doing that themselves, okay? Protect your energy from it, move on. We don't need to sit here and rehash these old issues. And also, Eight of Vessels in reverse with the Rebirth card coming out in reverse, sometimes it's best to just create space away from these sort of negative, jealous, insecure individuals. I'm going to be honest with you. We have the Archer or the Chariot coming out as your final card, which is really positive. Yes, you are ready for the future. You are ready. Aquarius season is very future focused, very progressive. You're ready for it. You are being the change that you want to see. And you're seeing a lot of quick moving developments in your life. Some of you guys may also be traveling or, like I said, gaining some sort of asset this month, whether that is a new car, house, wardrobe, etc. Even like new pets, it's exciting. It's very exciting. You're going out of your comfort zone. You're growing as a person. You're in a growth season of your life. It's beautiful. And I feel like you're using your magic, your power, your authenticity for good as well. You're not neglecting or avoiding difficult subjects that need to be talked about. Politics need to be talked about. I'm sorry. I know a lot of you guys, well, not on my channel, but on other people's channels, like tarot and spirituality channels, they get up in arms about tarot readers and light workers talking about politics. And I'm sorry, but if that is you, you need to wake up, because politics are important for everyone. What is going on in the collective is important for everyone, and we cannot ignore what's going on. We cannot sit here and just pretend like that area of life doesn't exist. Like, that is a massive area of life. We need to tune into what is going on as a society, because when you avoid all of that, you become a shut-in. You become weird. You become closed-minded. I'm just being honest, okay? Like, you need to tune in, tap in, not only to spirit, but that will also tap you into the collective consciousness. What is going on with the human race? Because you came here for important change and transformation, and you can't sit here and pretend to be this powerful, influential person if you are ignoring entire aspects of your life. And I feel like that's also why the exploitation card is coming out, because some Leos in the collective, and you'll see this in positions of power, they are going to put their blinders on to certain areas of life, and certain problems, which will cause a big issue. Okay, like so focused on economic growth, for example, that you put your blinders on to human rights, or vice versa, or anything like that. You can't just solely focus on one thing, put your blinders on everything else. You need to be tapped into the collective in general. Balance is key to everything in life. I don't know, I'm going off on so many weird tangents in your reading, guys. A lot of you guys may be getting more into politics, speaking up, being the change you want to see, being loud, being proud about who you are, and you are very well received. Okay, you are very popular. People are drawn to your essence, your presence, and you're making big change in the world just by being you. I gotta say that. Okay, well, thank you for joining me, Leo. That was an interesting reading. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this month ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe if you've not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there, shamanic life coaching sessions there, as well as my online tarot reading course, so check it out. Bye-bye.